Today, I decided to find answers to the Mosin or Lebel debate. People have compared these guns since their creation, and I wanted to see why most lean towards the Mosin, but I didn't stop there. I also measured the other bolt-action long ammo rifles to see how they fare up in the hierarchy. I didn't include other long ammo rifles as they have their own use cases, such as the Mako with levering or the Sparks with high damage, whereas the bolt-action rifles are essentially played the same and are compared heavily. To begin, we will look at fire rate. I am not including with iron eye in this video as the results of what shoots faster will be the same, the times just quicker. If you want to see the iron eye difference, I have a video on that already. The timers you see on screen are in 30 FPS. I have converted it to milliseconds, so you will hear me say different numbers. I measured the time it takes to shoot 5, 10, and 15 bullets for each weapon. I'm not going to bore you and make you watch all the shooting, so you will just have to believe me. I measured it by starting the timer on the first frame of muzzle flash on the first and last shot. With these results, you can see the Mosin comes in second place at 8.76 seconds, the Krag leading with 7.2, and the Lebel in third at 9.33, followed by the Berthier at last with a time of 9.63. However, we start dancing around here with the Lebel actually pulling first place for 10 shots at 21.06 seconds, the Mosin in second at 22.7, followed by the Krag at 22.96, and the Berthier in last at 23.36. But at 15 shots, everything switches up yet again, with the Berthier coming in first place at 35.43 seconds, Mosin at second with a time of 36.46, then the Krag with a time of 39.26, and lastly the Lebel at 42.3. So what's funny here is all the other long ammo rifles are better than the Mosin depending on how many shots are being fired, but the Mosin is the most consistent, always coming in second place. We also learned the Krag's reload is trash, holding it back from being a top competitor when shooting more rounds. Speaking of which, we will now look at reload times. Some side notes before we begin: I only measured the Lebel for 5 bullets since I only shot 15 rounds, and I only measured the Krag for 5 as well, since topping it off at 6 would actually be less efficient. Here we see the Berthier in first at 1.83 seconds, Mosin in second at 2.3, Krag with a time of 4.76, and the Lebel at 8.96, but that's only 5 bullets. Mosin again comes in second, however, it is a 5-shot gun while the Berthier is 3, so you actually get more value per second out of the Mosin. Next, we will look at 2-tap range. Mosin is number 1 at 158, Lebel in second at 151, Berthier in third with 140, and Krag in fourth with 122. You can see as the damage goes down, the distance decreases rather exponentially. Next, we will look at 2-tapping with limb shots. Now, results vary past 40 meters since that's when the gun's damage starts dropping off, something to keep in mind, but within 40, this can be helpful. Mosin does 73 to the leg and 84 to the arm, meaning you can 2-tap with an arm and a leg. The Berthier does 70 to the leg and 80 to the arm, which again, an arm and a leg. Lebel at 71 to the leg and 81 to the arm, once again, an arm and a leg. And lastly, the Krag has 67 to the leg and 77 to the arm, being the only one needing 2 arm shots. So obviously, with all other rifles but the Krag, the room for error is very forgiving, as when within 40 meters, if you accidentally aim too low and hit a leg, you can still kill with a second shot to the arm or better. But another thing to keep in mind, the Krag has FMJ ammo, which increases its damage drop range to 60 meters, meaning with FMJ it's superior as it can still 2-tap with 2 arm shots at a much further range. Lastly, we will look at recoil. I simply aimed at a wall in the same spot while standing in the same spot and shot the gun 3 times. You can see with the on-screen mouse, I am not moving my mouse, it is all sway and recoil. The results being Krag at number 1, Lebel and Mosin in my opinion are tied for second, with Berthier having the worst recoil in 4th place.